It is my immense pleasure and my honor to welcome all of you here, all the dignitaries who have come far away, especially to make this event a very successful.
And now I'd like to introduce our lovely Dr. Somani, who's going to grace us with the keynote. What an incredible leader she is. She is the director of the London Organization of Skills Development. Professor Dr. Parin Somani, who will grace us with, she's already graced us with a welcome speech, as we just heard. She's the director of LOSD, a distinguished academic scholar, a TEDx speaker, and author. Winner of Mrs. Universe 2022, winner of Enigma Mrs. World 2022, and several others. With 2 academic and 6 honorary doctorates, she is a multi-award winner and humanitarian. She is a prolific author of 19 books and a record breaker recognized in Guinness World Records and multiple prestigious record books. She was invited to deliver a keynote speech at Harvard University, Cambridge University, and many more. In her global travels to 127 countries, Professor Dr. Parin Somani tirelessly contributes to education, women's empowerment, and youth development. Welcome to the stage, Dr. Somani.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's honor that Worship Mayor of Hillingdon is here today. It's a warm welcome from all of us and a warm welcome to his beautiful escort, his daughter. I know everybody wants to be young. Am I right? Everybody wants to look young and beautiful forever. And we have igniting that passion that how can we do that? I would like to say one thing. Coming to the Global Research Conference, it's not for any age. Anybody can come and anyone can make themselves look younger forever. So this is my introduction that I would say that main thing I want to derive on myself, that what are the facets of being igniting yourself to become young forever in your lives. Number 2, how can you embrace your mindset? Because your mindset is very important. It's just a number game. So today you can say, I'm 50, I'm 60, I'm 70. It's just a number. You can be at the age of 60 and 70 and even 100, become like a child. And the third thing is the beautiful story of Solomon. I'm going to be covering that. And his way of thinking, what he thinks when he looks at the young girl in my story, which I'm going to be covering that. And the last thing, I'm going to be covering that how he got infected, how his in the story, how he got influenced by that little girl. So this is a beautiful story of a young girl who is a young girl sitting in the park. And when she was sitting in the park, the girl was rocking on one of the rocker. You know, when you go in the park, there are nice children's rocker. She was rocking there. So Solomon wasn't having inside he was not happy. He was feeling sad. So he approached that girl in an exciting way that I am not happy. However, I always see you coming and rocking on this beautiful rocker, and you have a beautiful smile. And the story begins. The girl is telling to that Solomon, because when I look at the beautiful greenery, when I look at the ground, when I look at the sky, I feel very happy. The happiness comes within you. So when you come and share your knowledge with others, so your purpose of sharing the knowledge is you are igniting that light in others who are around you. So today we are going to explore the timeless principle that can resonate the flame of having your passion within yourself. So how do you contribute forever staying? How can you contribute in the life that you can stay younger forever? So what I think, to make yourself younger, you have to be mentally and physically preparing yourself. You need to exercise, you need to control on your anger. You do not have to overthink what you don't want to happen. Like sometimes nothing has happened, but your mind is going more than your limit and you think so many things which never has happened. You need to take your time. Breathe in and breathe out. Do not engage in a mindless chatters. Like, sometimes so much gossips are going here, there, everywhere it goes. Ignore it. Life is too short. People are going to talk about you, how good you do, how well you do. Still, there will be somebody who's going to say this, that, one. It's okay. No problem. You remember you are doing the right thing. That's more important. You're not harming anyone. You're not telling lie. If you're not telling anything wrong, if you're advising the correct thing, carry on. And the main important thing, you have to be happy. You have to be happy all the time. It doesn't matter whatever circumstances you're going. You're surrounded by the family, friends. Have faith in you that yes, you can do it. This is like a discovering your inner childhood. Like when a little child is walking, when a little child is crawling, and the child is going to start the swimming and trying to do different skills of learning. We have gone through. If you remember when you were young, you were taught how to do the buttons. When you grow older, you started learning the computers. When you got even older than that, you started learning the cars. This is the skills. So if you want to keep yourself in that position of mindset, yes, you can do it. This child is exploring so many wonders that first he thinks there is no fear. For the child, there's no fear. Like if you say that you want to climb from here to there, you will be thinking 10 times, how do I climb? But if the child is there to climb, he will not think, he will just run. So you need to paint yourself, you need to explore the nature, you need to explore yourself to being young, and you can do it. I just remembered a beautiful example, which I would love to share that. Recently, I was in Bali. And I'm very sure my witness is here. Dr. Lata was here with us in Bali as well. And we saw a beautiful swing. And that is called one of the wonderful. How many people have gone Bali from here? The big swing, grand swing, giant swing. So in the giant swing, I saw it. And I saw all of the people were going on the swing. And I was watching them. And I said, oh my God, I love swings. I like to do it. But I'm taking a back seat. And I said, I'm scared to go there. My daughters were with me. And she pulled my hand and she said, Mom, it's okay. You can come. You can join me. But I said, I'm not young anymore. If I fell in the well, what's going to happen? Now I'm scared. But my daughter said, I'm going to be with you, Mom. It's okay. She held my hand and she took me in the swing and I really enjoyed it. The time I sat on the swing, I said, oh my God, I cannot believe that. I'm going back in my young age like I was a child when I was go on the swing and cannot stop swinging. So that's the inner childhood comes out of you. So allow yourself to be swiped away by the joy of discovery and be happy. So embrace the change as you grow older. So when you're growing older, as a female, as a male, you go through a lot of changes in your life. Hiccups are coming, challenges are coming, you go through a lot of things, but it's okay. That's the life we are living in this 21st century. We want to upheal ourselves to change the resume in your life the way you want to have and the way you want to live. So do not get fear of any change. I'm very sure everybody's experienced the COVID-19 and everybody in that experience have gone through from one stage to other stage. True? Everybody knew what we were hearing the stories and what was happening. So before the COVID-19, we can travel anywhere in the world without any fear. But after COVID-19, people were scared to come out their house. They were scared that, oh my God, I'm going to be infected. Why? Because the fear came within us. And who gave us the fear? The fear was given by our own family. The fear was given by our neighbors, our friends, the society. You hear all the news coming in the media? How many are listening to the news every day? Only one. Why one? Why only one? I don't listen. People say in the olden days, oh my God, you have to listen to the media. You have to listen. Media corrupts your mind. True or bad? It corrupts your mind. There's nothing happening in any of the countries, and they make so many different stories. What's happening in Gaza? If nothing has happened, still the media will say this has happened. They make the society. They give us the feelings in a way that that's happening. But how much do we believe? Seriously, when I switch on my radio or my television, my husband loves watching TV. He can't live without it. And he always, listen, what's happening in the society? You shouldn't be going there. You shouldn't be traveling. My daughter said, Mom, just leave the room. Just leave the room. Nothing is happening. And I've been traveling around the world, and so many people who are here with me, they are aware of it. In the COVID, people were locked up in the room. I was not. I was traveling. I've traveled more than many countries in the world. I've traveled 127 countries without knowing where I was going. Because my mission was to help the people. So because I wanted to keep myself young, I wanted to keep myself healthy, I wanted to train my mind. So shouldn't fear for any change. Shouldn't fear for anything that changes in your life. So living with a purpose. So everybody has got a purpose to live in the life. We are born with nothing and we go with nothing. But when we are leaving the world, we go with the things which we never have thought of it. We get our name. We get the people who are with us. They are associated with us. So think about it. When you are born, you don't know what you want to do. But then you make your life as a purpose. How many sitting in this crowd has got a purpose to live? You can raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 50% is here. I wanted to share the story to all the parents, all the people who are here. Don't force your children. Let them enjoy. Let them do things what they want to do. We want them to get married. We want them to do things. But let the time come right for them. It will happen. But because I was the eldest in the family, I got 2 brothers and 2 sisters after me. So my parents always say, if you don't, how can your brothers and sisters will get married? That was a fear in them. But the fear, I did not have that fear in me. I said, I'm sure if I wanted to do, if I have a purpose of doing something, I will do it. And when did I started doing it? I started from, I have a long story, but I can't tell you now. You need to Google my name and you will see me. But my purpose started at the age of 40. That I wanted to fulfill what I wanted to do, things for the society. And there was a excuse came in my life with my ill health. That ill health has given me a new person to help the society at large. That's what I'm doing it. And that has given me the positive mindset, the vibes, people sitting here. See, there are so many people here, but there are so many chairs I hear as well. The people who are not here, they are not meant to listen. The people who are here, they are meant to listen. Why? Because that is the purpose. So that is my purpose, which I want to do it, but that is the mindset, what you can do it. And with that positive mindset, you have a gratitude. You need to express the gratitude, how you feel and how you felt when the time was not right for you. Never be unhappy. Keep yourself going. Keep the things moving on. And when you are doing that, you're transforming yourself into challenges. You're transforming yourself into the form you want to cultivate. You're transforming yourself into the way you want to bring yourself up. And the opportunities will always come up. And you need to cultivate the mindset with the results and with a new way of thinking. Nurturing faith. Worship, we just now said, you're absolutely right. I was coming to that point and you just spoke before I say, and that has given me more happiness that my topic relates with your work as well. So nurturing faith is regular practices. Doesn't matter where you're coming, which religion you come for. Faith is the important part in our life. And that faith will help us to grow and do things what you want to achieve in your life. The benefit of consistent spiritual engagement, spiritual practices, giving ourselves as a gift, and making ourselves that how can we make ourselves happy. So the aim to be happy is human being are considered to be a social animal. If they live together for longer time, they will do wonders. But they are not together. If they are away from the human being, they will be left, they will go in depression. Because you need the people around you. And that's a beautiful quote of Gautam Buddha. He said, happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice, not a result. Nothing will make you happy until you choose to be happy. Nobody can make you happy. You have to choose yourself. No person will make you happy unless you decide to be happy. Your happiness will not come to you, it will only come within you. Change your mindset, change your perspective. How you think about it. Try your best and analyze the situation and find the alternative way how you can keep yourself occupied and make yourself happy. This is a beautiful story of this mouse, and the mouse has been stuck into the maze and wants to come out. So as a human being, we keep on trying ourselves when we do any mistakes, when you're stuck, what we do? We give up. We run, and then we get tired. Oh my God, people are talking, people are doing this, and then you can't cope. Bring yourself down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Make sure until you find your way out, until you find your aim and objective in your life, it will help you to keep yourself going on. I'm writing a book on it. Don't let your hope die. You go through a lot of challenges every single day, the time you are born and time you are going to be living. So that is one of my other book is coming out. So I always tell everybody, be like a mouse. You want to look at your trap. You want to come out of the maze. And he will get the way out. But as a human being, we lose our confidence. We lose our trust. We lose ourself and we don't think of it. Happiness, your happiest memory, remember your happiest days. We always have a choice. How do we wish to live our life? Nobody is forcing sadness on us. Nobody is telling us to be happy as well. Nobody or nothing can make us happy, only yourself. When you think that you're upset, you're sad, you're unhappy, I will only request you, do this beautiful exercise. This exercise will help you. Shall we do one exercise very quickly for 2 minutes? Okay? Take your right hand, put it on your heart, and your left one on your belly button. You can do in a standing or sitting position. Now, I want you to breathe in And when you count, breathe in, what I like you to say, when you inhale, I am in excellent physical health when you inhale. And when you exhale, I am mentally energized. Breathe in, I am in excellent physical health. Breathe out, I am mentally energized. Breathe in, you can say, breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can close your eyes, you can open your eyes, or you can leave yourself a few seconds to calm yourself down. So, by doing that, you're making yourself inside the inner peace. I know we could not do much because we don't have much time to do, but if you do continuously, at least for a few minutes a day, that will help you to rejuvenate yourself. It will help you to look younger forever and make yourself healthy. And I always say that my aim is to help the society. This is my way of living life. My goal, I made my goal at the age of 40 that I want to help the mankind. That was my first goal. Second, it's only by working together we can make a positive global change. So I need people like you all to work with me. I can't do myself. I need all these people who can be closer, who can have a trust, faith, and work together will help us to grow. And this is my quote, is by working together we can make a positive global change. Thank you very much. If anybody has got any questions.
Good afternoon, Dr. Parin and all the guests and excellencies and everyone. Just say thank you very much indeed for having this conference. I just want to ask you a quick question. Thank you for that exercise as well. I just want to ask you regarding the pandemic and coming out of the pandemic. We've been hearing a lot of in the media regarding how the pandemic and all the other things that went on with it, the health and the sadly deaths and so on and so on and so on, has impacted the world. But not just that, of course we have the wars right now, but what I wanted to say is that we've been hearing now in the news about how those kind of elements has created negativity as well as low self-esteem and mental health degradation. Now, that includes the medical profession, sadly. So how much more for the regular members of the public? Now, how does anyone who have been challenged by mental health or depression or anything like that, post-pandemic and all of that, how do we as a nation increase our good mental health? Not just individually, but collectively as well as nation. Because you mentioned that you want to make a positive global change. Now, how do we do that, please?
Very simple. Can anybody remember one of my slide was there? Positive mindset. Do you agree with me? For a collective things what we want to do for ourselves, for family, or with the nation, we have to have a positive mindset. Yes, we want to be happy, but if we are not having a positive mindset, we can't reach to the stage of happiness, can we? So first of all, you have to think positive, you have to think good, you have to look good in others. When person is growing up, you want to make sure the person grows. Person can do things which is important. That will help.
Yes, being happy and yes, changing one mindset is absolutely profound and it's vital. But there's a deeper work to be done, I believe, in what's going on right now, because we can tell those leaders of us,
True.
yeah,
I agree.
in the UK, in Europe, in the Middle East, and
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. I'm just saying is We just had a pandemic, we just came out of it, and then we had a war,
Yes.
right? So what is the fallout? We've gone through so much. It has impacted on the nation globally. We want you, Dr. Parin, as well as dignitaries, all you guys here, we need to be able to speak up. I'm not the only one who's been impacted because of the fallout from COVID. I have long COVID now. I'm going through that. But how much more the rest of the population? What are we going to do with what we've just heard? We need to make a difference. It can't just stay in this room, guys. We have to go beyond this. This is so deep. We have to tell those guys, those in the nations, enough is enough. How do we tell our global people that it's not just, they need to change their mindset. We need to tell those guys out there who are politicians, who should know better. They need to change their mindset. If they're not happy with what they're doing, with how their lives are, they need to, it starts with them. It starts with them because it trickles down.
Maxine,
we need to make a change, and it starts with them first, of course, as well as each other.
Thank you, Maxine. I understand the frustration. I understand your pain. And I know the challenges we all are going through. But I think we have to take a step at a time. We can't do things which is beyond our limit. We try our best how we can do things right. And I'm very sure when we work together, it will happen. We need to have a faith. We need to think positive. We need to be happy. Our mission is that to help others, we will do it. We can't do things which is not in our hands. Am I right, Mayor? Worship Mayor? True? Because we want to do a lot of things with the society, but some of the things, the barriers are there. We can't cross the barrier. But it's good. It's a good idea of way of thinking. But thank you, Maxine. Yeah, thank you.
And for this last award, I would like to ask everyone to please stand to your feet and let's give a standing ovation to this most incredible woman, Dr. Parin Somani, who if it wasn't for her, none of this would be possible. Last but not least, Rosie would like to give Dr. Parin a special honor.
Hello, Professor Dr. Somani. So as the director of LOSD, we would like to know your reasoning behind hosting the global research conferences here at New College, University of Oxford.
My main purpose of having this conference that I want to bring the researchers around the world, and I want them to share their knowledge and their expertise to all our researchers who are coming from the different part of the world. This time we had the participants have come for the conference was from UK, US, Canada, Africa, Nigeria, France, Dubai, Germany, India, and many, many more countries are included in this conference. Jamaica, Afghanistan. All these people were here in this conference. My main purpose is that I want them to come together, learn, and be the motivation to others and inspire others.
So after the success of the 2024 Global Research Conference, we would like to know what your future endeavors are. Are there any other conferences or events coming up?
That's a very good question. Yes, wow, it was a successful conference at the New College at the University of Oxford. We've been really working very, very hard. My team all over the world, this is online, my team, so they've all been working extremely hard to make this conference very successful.
So we all know that that the Global Research Conference is held under the umbrella of London Organization of Skills Development. So under that umbrella, do you have any other future plans with the company?
There are too many future plans for the company. We have got 7 initiatives under the umbrella of London Organization of Skill Development. Number 1, the flagship program is Global Research Conferences and the Global Research Journal, which is our flagship program, where we want to bring everybody around the world to share their knowledge and be part of the conference. And our second initiative is Skill Flex. It's like Netflix. You know, if you see the Netflix, how the movies are all on the one platform with different documentaries and these movies and whatever. So exactly we want to do a Skill Flex. Similar sort of a type of thing, but in the Skill Flex we want to cover the courses, and in these courses we want to bring the online courses to put it on our platform, and they can earn the money by having it on that. So we want to encourage each and everyone who wants to be on the platform with LOSD, with London Organization of Skill Development. They can put the courses and they can earn something. Third initiative is Skillcast. It's like a podcast. So you know how the podcast work. So this time in this new college of University of Oxford, this was the first time we have inaugurated on 24th of March, and from 25th and 26th, from last 2 days, we've been running the podcast for the whole day, and seriously telling you, oh my God, still we could not finish. It was in a high demand. Everybody would love to be in podcast. And I think of this podcast initiative has given us a lot of success. A lot of people are happy to be on this program. And we have given them as a complimentary. We wanted them to share their knowledge and be part of this global research conference by sharing on the podcast. Our fourth initiative is Skill Lives. Skill Lives, like it's going to be like a TEDx talk, a similar sort of a thing that we will ask any participants or anyone who would love to be on this program to deliver the talk for 15-20 minutes of their expertise, and we are looking forward to do this event at the Harvard University in the upcoming in the fourth quarter. Finger crossed. Plan is going on, and let's see how it goes on. And another initiative is we have a publishing, LOSD does a publishing as well. So anybody wants to write a book, anybody wants to be part of the blogs, or anybody wants to be part of their writing book, or they want us to help them to write the book, then here you go. LOSD is happy to help them. There is one more initiatives we are going to be coming up, which will be launched. We have launched it here as well on 24th of March, but in the reality, we are planning to do it in a third, maybe in a fourth quarter again, and that is going to be LOSD well-being retreat for the business. So it's not going to be just a retreat, how you hear about the retreat. Let's go and do the yoga, and let's be the part of the exercising group and have some food and relax and massage. No, this retreat is going to be purely for the business purposes. How you can grow your business, how you can bring your personal development, and also we are going to help them to with different initiatives like goal setting and all these things. We are going to do it in the retreat. However, they will be having a nice relaxing massage as well. We'll have the yoga, we'll have the exercise, but together we'll have some awards together. We'll be encouraging them, being recognized as well. And we wanted to make this retreat one of the lifetime memorable time of their life. So that is also going to be coming up, and very soon we are going to be announcing the venue where we are planning, but roughly we are planning somewhere in an exotic place. That's what I can give you the hint, where something people will love to be the part of this well-being retreat for the business clients. And the last initiative, which is number 7, is the one of the very, very important for the humanity, very important in anyone's life. It's the Excellence Awards. Everybody loves getting awards. Everybody loves getting recognized. And London Organization of Skill Developments are looking forward to bring that sort of community and recognize them and be the part of London Excellence Award. Award is completely free. Nomination is already going on. So if anybody is interested to nominate themselves, they can nominate for Excellence Award. They can nominate for being the part of the well-being business retreat. They can also be the part of the skill lives. That is also the nomination is open for that. Nomination is also open for Skillcast, and nomination is also open for Skillflex program. So if you want to be part of it, here you go. And also the nomination open for the Global Research Conferences, which is upcoming in the month of August. We also started taking the names. So these are all the initiatives of the London Organization of Skill Development.
That's incredible. And if people want to find out more information or they want to make these nominations, where should they go?
They can go to www.losd.co.uk, and they can find everything out under the umbrella of LOSD. And we are looking forward to welcome each and everyone around the world. They can be online, they can be offline. So if people can't travel for any reason, they can be part of all these activities online. I would say podcast, we can't be on online. Yes, we can do it, but we have not started it. I'm being very honest with you. But they can be part of the global research conferences. They can be part of the Excellence Award, which is, we have already have done it in the past. So I'm confident to say, yes, they can be part of online as well.
That's amazing. Thank you.